Hello, babes. I just returned from yet another lovely weekend in New York City. I got to spend some time and share some vibes with some friends, go to a couple cool events, and I met some new people and got to talk about me and the Kinky Cafe a little bit, and it was all in all a pretty great trip. So also on this great trip, my submissive Vicky finally received her collar. So I would like to talk a little bit about ownership. So Vicky has been in my training for about 2 years now and is only receiving her collar now. I actually just had this discussion with Vicky over the weekend. We were talking about newer people entering the lifestyle and trying to collect submissives like their Pokemon. Now, I understand as a new Dom or a baby Dom, you might think that more subs will come with more status, more perks, more whatever the case may be. But it's kind of taking the integrity out of the dynamic or the idea of the dynamic. Here's the thing. A submissive is never truly yours until they've gone through that vetting process, until they've gone through the time and attention it takes to mold them into a submissive that serves only you. And I know that especially in Findom, a lot of people are trying to collect those submissives that will be loyal to only them, that won't stray, they won't compliment other doms, they won't whatever the case may be. But that's not going to be your reality right off the bat. Let me just tell you now. When you commit to ownership as a Dom, you are making a commitment, like I said. And it goes the other way around too. When you are committing to a dominant, you have to know what you're doing. You need to know who that dominant is and how they function. There is no formula for everyone out there. The period that it takes for you to train your submissive in your ways, specifically for you, is when they are considered in training or under consideration. You can still say that they're your submissive, but when you put that collar around their neck, you are making a commitment. That's what seals the deal. Then they belong to you and only you. This is why you consider that time that you're spending on the submissive as courting. You're seeing what this submissive is about. You're checking to make sure that they're really dedicated to this process. You're giving them tasks. You're telling them how you like your things. They should know how to anticipate your every move by the time you are ready to give them that collar. They should know you inside and out. They should know you well enough to know what you like, what you don't like. And you should be able to confidently give them instructions, and they are ready and willing and able to receive those instructions. Not every submissive is going to be like that right off the bat. And again, even if you are on the submissive side of the line, you should be taking the time to get to know the dominant that you are trying to make a commitment to. That collar is like an engagement ring. It's a commitment. This is also the reason that it will burn you out if you try to collect submissives like they're Pokemon. Number one, they're not all going to be loyal. Number two, then if you get hurt because they're not loyal, then your feelings are just hurt. That's all it is. They are not used to you. They don't know what you like best. They don't know how to properly serve you. And if you are serious about this lifestyle, if you really want to know how to do it properly, take your time. Take your time, learn about that submissive. Learn how they best serve you. And figure out if they are also ready to make that commitment to you. They will show you if they stick around long enough. Some of these submissives, they'll fade away after a few months, after a few weeks, after a few days even. You need to know that this person is willing to make that commitment, that they really do want to serve you, and it's not coming from some sort of wrongful motivation, like they want to sleep with you, they want to make out with you, maybe they're obsessed with you and they're in love with you, and they just want to see if maybe being in proximity to you will make you also fall for them. It happens. So before you rush right in, take a moment, consider what you're doing, and understand that ownership takes training, it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes a commitment. If you'd like me to explore the concept of ownership a little bit further, drop it down in the comments and let me know, and I will get y'all a little YouTube video this week. I need to know what my next subject should be. I hope you've been taking care of yourself. I hope that you get your water in. I hope that you can get at least 2 full meals and a snack in. Good enough, right? And I hope that you are trying to get on your sleep schedule, because, listen, sleep is so integral, and sometimes we don't even realize it. I hope you're doing well, and I will speak to you next week.